was
far.
so good.
No, that's
I
probably
thought
so
I was,
good.
and then he'd make spaghetti, and I found out those are like the 2 cheapest meals you could possibly make.
Yeah,
But it's so good.
it's so good.
And I used to think I was like I used to just think that was like luxury back then. Spaghetti and meatballs or something.
Yeah,
We're living.
dude,
Because everything was simpler back then.
It was.
that was before
I'd
the.
get my ramen and I'd be like, fuck yeah.
It was so
This
good.
is awesome. I'm about to rip this and then go 10-0 in GBs tonight.
See, I
And
would
if we
go.
don't, remake.
I would go 5. I'd go
I
5
never
and
remade
5
it
in
too.
GBs.
That's how it was.
And then I'd eat ramen at like 2 a.m. Wake up at 7 a.m. for school.
With
Stomach
bubble
hurts.
guts.
Shitting myself.
Up.
Boner back of the bus. Sometimes I'd have time to shower. I don't. God. I was a mess as
Boner
a
in the
kid.
back of the bus. You got your little backpack on top of it, just hiding it.
Oh, I'd have to get off the bus sometimes, like with my backpack in front of my pants.
No, you don't
When
have
you're
the belt?
younger, it's like shit just happens.
No, you got to put it on the belt.
Worst fear was having to go up in front of the class and I got an RB, random boner. Worst fear, dude. Hit
Mine
with the
was-
Texas belt buckle, keep it moving.
Wait, like tuck it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's a, it's a
Oh my
it's a
god,
fucking-
I
that's a
forgot
staple.
about that.
Staple.
you tuck it up, you get stuck on your chain. It's just like the
Yeah,
worst thing you can do.
Okay, I wasn't wearing chains, bro. I was wearing fucking. just
But you would have
regular
reached though,
jeans.
right? That chain, if you were wearing a chain.
Huh?
Nothing.
You
All
do.
right, ladies and gentlemen. as we move on from the Christmas stuff,
Wait, favorite Christmas movie?
oh, that's
Let's
a good
just think of our favorite Christmas shit, Matt.
I love that.
Google,
Matt,
Google,
Google
list.
questions.
It's so vibey,
Okay.
dude. Christmas is just.
Because this is coming out like
Favorite
during
Christmas movie?
Yeah, let's start with who?
I will
Probably-
say before we
probably-
get into this really quick,
Yeah.
Red One, we watched it last night, and we don't really like ever explore new Christmas movies. We're kind of like just creatures of habit. Like we'll always watch the like same 5, but Red One was very unique. So I actually do recommend it. It's like an action Christmas movie. It was dope. But
Red
Kyler, go
One.
ahead.
Yeah, my favorite Christmas movie is Home
Passion
Alone.
of the Christ.
Home
Home
Alone?
Alone?
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Passion of the Christ.
What is
the
that?
fuck?
Passion of the
What?
Christ.
What? Like, too soon?
Is that a
Yeah,
Christmas
too-
movie?
Too soon.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Dude, it's-
Technically, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
It's about Jesus.
Wait, is that when Jesus died or was born?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
It's the life of Jesus Christ.
And wasn't
With
he?
Henry
Wait,
Ca-
no,
with Henry
ain't it
Cavill.
not even any of that? We're about to get into some conspiracy shit.
Wait,
Like,
what?
actually, wait, what's it supposed to? What is?
taking our zone.
And I feel like an idiot because I
Jesus-
used to
alright,
know,
so-
but I've
so-
been so.
So Jesus H. Christ was born in 00 AC, right? In Henry, Jesus Henry Christ. I'm kidding, and I'm not making fun of Christianity. I was raised a Catholic. I'm gonna stand back. Real quick.
Contesting
It is about
Bravo.
the life of Christ, and it takes him through the entirety of it, turning water into wine.
What's the
With the
I've
three,
been doing
three
everything
Reyes
but
Magos.
learning
Yeah,
that.
you've been quoting the Bible lately.
I just haven't learned like the. I like the affirmations and stuff. I haven't really gotten to the story like that. But I used to know that. I was like,
Watch it.
Yeah, because that's
same.
we have like a forbidden list that we are not allowed to watch until we go home. So that is, we have a forbidden list. It's fair game. Home Alone is not on that list.
It was fair game.
Yeah, we ripped that like. We love that one.
yeah, I watched that like a week or 2 weeks ago, I think.
This podcast is brought to you by Rocket Money. Do you like money? Do you saving money? Do you hate? Download Rocket Money. I'm telling you as a man. Download it. The start of the new year is the perfect time to get organized, set some goals. Now feels more important than ever. Thanks to Rocket Money. My goal is to show you all of the Rocket Money also pulls together all of my spending, all of my different accounts, so that I can clearly see my spending habits and where I can cut. Cancel your unwanted subscription and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/optic. rocketmoney.com/optic. Rocketmoney.com/optic.
I'm recruiting fans. Always looking to reward more full-time fans.
I remember as a kid being happy to see that Rudolph one, Matt. Is that the one with the clay animation?
Watch that a couple nights ago.
I've never seen that.
Eliminate them.
That one's a classic.
That was a
Very
classic.
good. It's like a musical kind of.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I don't know if you watch it now. The same way that you watch fucking National Lampoons or A Christmas Story. Elf, The Bad Santa. There we go. That's a little bit my way.
Now, hit them again.
God damn it.
I love that.
Fuck is weird.
Yeah, I forget what he was. I used to know quotes from that. I love that guy. Thor, that guy. I think nostalgic for me. I just remember being happy as a kid watching that.
We watched that one yesterday, the night before. That one's so
Is that with Seth?
Seth Rogen.
Wait, how many movies?
We have watched pretty much every Christmas movie that is
This
not on
week?
our forbidden list. No, we watch them throughout the whole month. So by the time Christmas
Like
is done,
one a
I
night?
am done.
You do like a one a night kind of thing?
Sometimes. No wine last night.
Wait, how the fuck is that? Jingle All the Way was really good. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what it is, but they just don't do anything for me.
Turbo Man.
Do you guys like Polar Express?
Never watched it.
I might have seen it once.
I think we're gonna watch Krampus. Good horror movie for Christmas.
I've never seen
Horror
it.
movie
seen
for
it.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's a great. It's just
Well, what about
He was
The
in,
Exorcist?
Is it like murder?
yeah, Krampus.
Like an act, like horror? Is it like horror, or is it just kind of like scarier?
Put your head down and
No,
secure
it's
the
like horror.
target.
Krampus is like a fucking
Really?
goat man. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Krampus was messing up
Oh,
Krampus would spawn in, just start ripping people's arms off and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
On
That's who
Gabutu.
that was? That's fucking...
Yeah. There's like little like gremlin things on the map, like making.
It was insane, dude.
Yeah, that's not really my forte. Like I even the Passion of the Christ I watched because I saw it more of almost
Yeah.
or like a biography.
Came out, dude. I'm telling you, the amount of Christmas movies that came out this year, like just new ones on Netflix.
I for the first time
There's like 8 of them.
my brain has been flipping over the phone and just looking at 6-second videos, and I just get so sick of it that I can't. I haven't watched Deadpool and Wolverine. Wolverine is obviously not obviously, but one of my favorites, if not my favorite, all of them. So I haven't watched that. I haven't watched a bunch of ones that I want to watch because I can't.
Same.
I can't.
I can't watch nothing.
The only thing I'm like, hey, I'm going to be in the theater room and watch this movie.
Hostiles contesting.
Touch me. That's the only time, and that never.
It's not good for you.
For Christmas.
Let me find out what Jordans I got as a kid.
Yeah. I got
Enemy team
the original Xbox. 'Cause that's when I started.
The
My
enemy's
dad
on
was
their back
broke as
foot.
shit. I got that. I was hype as shit.
Mine was a BMX bicycle. had the what do you call the things you stand on?
Pegs.
Oh, the pegs.
Yeah, I had pegs in the front, pegs in the back. Fire. Those best gift I've ever had in my life.
Matt, can you Google
Hey.
Jordan 19s? These were my first Jordans ever.
They're not.
In like 6th grade
They're
or
not
some
though.
shit.
They're not team Jordans. You know?
Click the like. These were my first pair of Jordans, and I was so hyped when I got them. But then as time went on, I was like,
Enemies are all over
how do you
our
guys-
guys.
909. My
How do you guys feel about calling black and red Jordans breads? Do you guys think that's
I don't know the lore.
I was kidding. I knew that question was not for this podcast. Yeah, they're
just
not.
like,
They're not bad.
But that was like that's just not. I mean,
We're
same.
defending Alpha.
Fucking same. I mean, there's definitely, I think, some ugly. There's no way they were.
Because they're so ugly.
No one's
people want 'em.
ever bought them.
The
They're
enemy
probably
is
just
low on
rare as
life.
shit. That's probably my pair.
It doesn't even know what it wants to be. It's like, it's got no laces.
I remember wearing those
Wow.
for basketball practice.
Huh?
Just wearing those for like basketball practice. But
I feel like I could like joust it.
So
Alright,
defend
here we
them.
go.
Hostile zone.
12 so far.
That's where it stops for me, rather than being honest.
I had the 18s as well. You don't like those?
Let's go.
I mean, I wouldn't get them out.
I couldn't. Which ones? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah, look,
Yeah. Nah, I honestly
Do you
do.
have Jordan song? Street Samba song. Hey, you know what I'm saying? The trip is bad.
Yeah, but I don't know. That was my. To get back to our little thing, that was my first pair of
So Xbox.
Xbox, PlayStation, BMX mic. Matt, what about you? Box full of 100 Hot
There you go.
Wheels.
You were
That's a good
hype?
one.
Did you save on?
I
Did you
love
save
Hot
them?
Wheels.
They might be worth something nowadays.
Bro, think of how little stuff. Not to be negative. Think of how little stuff brings you pleasure these days compared to when you were a kid. I remember just having this like little toy castle, and I felt like a lot of people had this castle, but it was just like a.
When you were young? When you were like a
it
kid?
was just like a toy castle. It was probably like this tall.
He-Man?
We would have like little figurines. We would just hey,
the master,
go.
the castle from Masters of the Universe? The He-Man castle?
Google castle that kids play with. Yeah, like something like
Oh,
shit
dude,
like
yeah,
that.
these were like crack.
Like that
Not that
top.
I'm like super into
that-
crack right now.
That top left. Click the top left one. Like I remember just having something like this,
Not me.
and just like having a little figurine. Even I had a Hot Wheel, and I would just drive the Hot Wheel on the fucking castle and shit, and just sit there for like 2 hours doing this shit. Like,
Hell yeah.
You know
where
what I
was
did
my
as a
brain
kid?
at?
Yo,
As a kid? What?
I was gonna say, you guys
Hit it,
know,
hit
yo, Tech Decks, the little like thing with the little skateboards,
They're
bro.
still around, dude.
Yeah,
bro.
those went crazy.
People, there's like
Those were
competitions
crazy.
and shit with that kind of stuff. But it was like I don't know. It's just crazy thinking back of how
This what I this
Now
I
it's
think I had that
TikTok,
exact
phone
one.
swipe, dopamine rush, search for something. Never always do like back then.
You might have just
as a
unlocked
kid,
the memory. I'm
Yo,
pretty
look
sure
at
I had
the
the exact fucking
a lot of
castle.
people
look at the hill. Look at the
Everyone had
Masters
this
of the
shit.
Universe castle.
Everyone
Masters
had this one.
of the Universe castle.
This was the
Default.
start of
Yeah,
your
It was
castle.
super popular. I
It
feel
was
like
that Fisher Price fucking shit.
This is where you figured out if you really fuck with
There it
castles.
is. I always
right here.
always wanted this. This is the one that I wanted so bad.
you couldn't afford this one.
What the fuck? I was in Mexico and I was a kid with no job. My parents couldn't afford it. If they couldn't afford it, I couldn't. What I used to do, you see this right here? I would grab any water bottle. You cut this part right here.
Gravity bong?
No, that's funny.
Nah.
All right, you grab a balloon. The long part of the balloon to blow it up. You cut that up, and then you turn it into a rubber band. The bottom part, the sack, you put here. So now you have this, right? You have the sack of the balloon. Then you put that same rubber band around here, locking it in. And then you go to lilac trees, right? There's little crab apples. And then you drop it in to the bar. It goes to the bottom of the balloon, and then you pull that and you
Hardpoint.
paintball into the front.
Secure the
Oh
objective.
shit. Good
Sounds like
engineer.
it hurt.
It did.
That sounds.
Have the hardpoint.
There you go, right there.
Paintballing just fucking hurt.
Oh.
But not with metal. Fucking. We use crab apple. What do you call them? Fucking 8, 9-year-old friends, like. And the bird had. Conspiracy. Yo, tell me the truth. You move outside, right? Like at night? Taking the breath of the fresh air at
Falling
night?
behind the prison.
Love going.
Look up.
Wakes you up.
Because shit's happening. Shit's happening.
Dude, we live next door.
Are you talking
Those are
about?
planes.
Wait. Wait.
And they're not drugs.
Nah. Yesterday I seen like fucking Apache helicopters and shit. I don't know if
Well,
that's what. Yeah.
Like
listen,
fucking
listen.
I be
There's
seeing
shit
attack
popping. There's
the
shit
7 kill
popping.
streak.
To Matt and Seth. And Matt.
That's not true.
Down. Hardpoint identified.
What did I say?
I don't know
Oh,
what
now I gotta know.
Yeah, now we got it on fucking. That's my group chat.
Hostiles
Oh
are
no, I
captured the
just laugh
hardpoint.
at your dumb ass. Ha. You said 3.
I'm telling you. These things don't listen.
He sent a video. I said that. He said 3 helicopters. I was super stoned, as I am now coincidentally, but
Up of some legally. That we have ever seen before.
Have the hardpoint.
What? You don't believe in aliens? You don't think? You don't
Seeing
think?
more aliens?
Yeah,
Is that
you
what
don't.
you're saying?
Yeah, fucking literal. And shut
I'm
up.
flying Sunday.
Down.
It's
Huh?
You love it.
They weren't above my house. They were at a distance.
like super bright, and it started vibrating.
Dude, I do like.
At like 3 a.m.
What is I had sleep paralysis about getting like abducted by
Take Benadryl.
Dude, that was not a dream.
I don't know if I they abducted me and they like fucking erased me back down to the crazy. Like it felt so real.
There fucking not real. When you're just like there, instead when someone's acting, not acting. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for whatever. Matt Kendrick was hitting me up. He's like, "Yo, what do we do in a situation like this?" I'm like, "Nothing. They have a higher standard of life. Animals to them, or
It's
cattle."
not even, I don't even know if it's speed of light. I think it might be a different
Black
form of-
hole.
Is that why you watch World of Worlds the other
different
day?
form of travel.
How'd you know I was watching World of the World?
It shows up on movie. This guy's tweaking.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
World of the World is
Dude,
cute.
okay, so for the record, I started watching it. I'm like, I started watching it. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this with Liv and Jude because I haven't watched it in a while. But there are other people that watch it.
A little more aware. I see what you're watching.
I couldn't give a fuck less.
I used to always click on your stuff and like. But I'd be like, let's
Yeah,
see
it's-
what ideas. See if I was watching. You're
You
always
were looking for some
watching
inspiration
Hard point
from
located.
World of Worlds.
Oh,
Tom Cruise.
Cruise.
At least they ever fucking
To see what,
tripods
to see
ever
what we're
come?
supposed to do. I was just watching. I watched movies like I watched Arrival again. Interstellar
Alien
just
movie.
came out. Yeah, Interstellar.
It's more of a like physics. Is that aliens?
Yeah,
Stellar.
there's
Looks
entities.
like-
Like, there's
Oh, I don't
Like a
remember.
space movie.
it's a space movie.
I guess it is kind of.
Interstellar
Interstellar's so good.
might be the
Has to
greatest
do with
movie of all
time.
time.
I don't know, but it is up there.
What is it?
Yeah.
Like comprehend what
What was it? Ravers?
his brain can
Oh,
comprehend.
yeah.
I mean, neither can mine. Explain the Matrix. I wouldn't really be able to explain.
What the fuck? It's easy.
How do you?
Especially nowadays.
How do you explain the Matrix?
Have you ever heard of the simulation? Yes. Okay, movies about a simulation and how a guy got out of it.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
But what kind of?
Machines made a simulation. Dumb.
Because they need
Into that crowd.
one last question on Christmas and ask for anything in the world. It doesn't have to be abs. Abs for Christmas.
Located.
Couple mil.
Same thing. No, I mean if it's
World peace. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
The PR. Yeah.
10 mil. I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
World peace, of course. Duh.
50 mil or world peace?
50 mil.
Fuck. What would I? One thing that I want. I don't really want anything right now. I'm kind of. No, that makes no difference. I don't really want anything right now. Super nice car, but again, that's kind of like.
Like unattainable, like something from back in the day that like you can't get anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Hard point
Crown.
identified.
Or wait.
The
What would be cool? Back in the-
Hard point active.
Some fucking, I don't know, a chunk of the pyramids. Nah, that'd be stupid.
Dude, I just saw that Mr. Beast rented out
I
all
know.
video. How do you pay for that? The people
Hostile incoming.
of Egypt?
How's that? Yeah, that's.
I want to be one of those dogs out there.
really interesting.
Has he said what he's trying to do?
Hardpoint located.
I don't know.
I was actually watching something about the pyramids. Now they're like empty chambers, or they're
Hardpoint is
like
active.
kind of weird how they
Hardpoint
look
is
so
secure.
big on the outside, but the rooms on the inside are so small.
Really?
Yeah, what did they use? Wasn't it to like? Weren't people getting like buried there and stuff? Like
no, they're not
coffins.
There are, but I think they were just statements. No, I heard the universe. That could be
Battered.
That could be
Like
true.
it was like an electrical force that was taking place on Earth because that's where
Covered in something else. It wasn't stone. The stone is what's support the electrical
Taking the lead.
current
Stay on
magnet. I'm kidding.
Hardpoint.
Rotate, rotate.
What I was
Except
gonna say,
anchor.
I think it was more of a statement. If you look at weird facts about the pyramids, you'll see it's not
Because he watches Ancient Aliens.
long time. You didn't watch that
No, I don't
at all? You don't
No.
care about
It's like crime.
He probably gets scared.
It's like true crime. You ever watch that
the
show?
Menendez brothers or whatever the fuck they're
Yeah.
called? No,
But, like,
I
don't
remember.
really
I
watch-
remember.
but I did. Sorry, that they were molested by the father. Yeah, good. Let them. What? Yeah, fuck that. Kill him.
That show is fucked up.
I'm not watching.
Overall, like,
Gonna say. Oh, I dated someone who like couldn't watch just because he said he doesn't watch documentaries and stuff. I'm not saying this is you.
GG's.
Someone who couldn't watch stuff like about consciousness and the universe and how big space is because it would just like give them anxiety and they would feel so uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
Because it is fucking. It's kind of scary, bro.
I think
like,
opposite.
what is going?
I think opposite too.
What is
I think-
going on?
I think the universe is so big that I'm so small that
It doesn't matter.
it's
Yeah.
kind of comforting that like in 100 years nobody's gonna give a fuck.
No one.
So
But
let's
there's-
run this
there's
shit.
Something's
Let's
just
run it up.
so.
You know what I'm saying?
Something's so magical about this. Like, how is this existing? And this.
I'm still
space?
dating someone, my wife, whose nervous system gets altered by anything violent. So we rewatched Jurassic Park 1 with Liv for the first time, and after the T-Rex ate the guy shitting, she was like, "Oh my god, I couldn't fucking watch it." I'm like, "Oh my god, you can tell it's fucking
Really?
fake." Yeah. So she doesn't watch anything that like is, I don't know.
Gory.
Yeah.
Watch Terror.
And that's all I watch.
I feel like Jurassic Park is not. I mean, of course, there's a little bit, but it's
It's
like
PG-13.
Yeah.
And she's 43. Like, get it together.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're 30 years older than the intended audience that this was released for.
Jurassic Park was a classic.
Yeah, it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you guys. Wait, today is Christmas as we're doing this, right, Matt?
Oh shit.
Oh my
Day
God! I
after
hope
You guys are already sick of Christmas and they just heard us talk about Christmas for fucking.
Merry Christmas.
We love it.
Well, we'll release this on Christmas Day, huh, Matt? Instead of Thursday, the day after, and then just flip one of the videos. Simple stuff. Easy things to do. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much to Rocket Money for sponsoring episode 206 of the Optic Podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Welcome back to another episode of the Flycast. Today we have a very special episode. It is officially begun. We're having a therapy session with Nick Maniac Kirshner. He has joined us on the couch. He's got his eyes closed. So, I guess I've only taken
deadly
3
force
months
has been
therapy
approved.
school, so I'm going to do the best I can.
My heart rate has jumped 3x since you started talking.
We're defending B.
Go through it a little bit later. We can get into some more details here in a bit, but as of late, just a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. Nothing new here than usual.
They're taking multiple zones.
10x.
I get that.
These past month has been rough. Past week has been really rough.
We're contesting B.
What have you been doing
Not
to
Put this to bed.
get your mind off of it?
Can't take you serious.
No, I'm
What have I been doing? My mind off it?
to keep your mind off of the stresses.
Off of what's been happening.
Right, yeah.
Trying to, well, to be honest, situations like this, and this is 2 hours, go sit down at Chipotle by myself. That's the usual thing. But I've tweaked my shoulder to where I haven't been able to hit like chest. I have shin splints. They still come and go, so my running's been
Lost
very
Alpha.
inconsistent. I've been sick with a really bad cold. I might have COVID. Forgot to mention that.
Thanks for coming in today.
But where it should be at. But I gotta be honest, with the shit that I'm going through, I feel that I've responded better than I thought. Usually in these kind of situations, I kinda
We're contesting. We're contesting B. We're defending Bravo.
This just ain't for you. Any negative thing you could ever think of, start taking Xanax or something, just alcohol to get through it and just ease the pain
We're
and
running
distract
low on
yourself.
life.
This whole thing, no medication, just straight no alcohol. Just straight pain to the heart. I'm kind of proud of myself in that sense.
I'm proud of you too, man.
Bravo.
And you're not doing alcohol and drugs. What have you been doing?
No time to vote.
Eating a lot of shit ass food. Once, maybe twice a day. I eat out almost every meal. So I've been eating like shit. And besides that, sort of just, I mean, I've had a lot. So I've had to place to live. I toured 8 different apartments. All these were like 6-7 hours. Doing that and then packing, dealing with the animals, laying in bed by negative thoughts the entire time. That's been my past. To be honest.
But you're not doing drugs.
That is positive. That is positive.
You found it.
I did. I went through a midlife. I'm going through thing. I found a place. Already thinking about it. But I think I'm gonna scratch that idea. I'm gonna try to be responsible. I've set up my shop. I'm throwing away, giving away old clothes. I'm starting fresh, Doc. Starting. But there's one thing is that I don't have another option. This is the way to step it the fuck up, lock in, and return. Bring in the time is now. Got it.
What does lock in mean? What are
Consistent streaming. Some kind. It doesn't have to be TikTok, but some kind of YouTube reels, streaming short form content. Saying that since I was 18 years old. There's like certain goals and stuff I want to do with streaming, whether it's fucking Elden Ring marathon I gotta do, but I won't count those as like 2025 goals. It just counts with like doing it on stream. Wait, what was even my other one? Streaming, short form content, and then I have a fucking third, but that's get in the best shape of my life. But that's about where I'm at right now. I wanna live a little more. I
Not
think.
much time left.
I
Put
feel
this
like
to
my
bed.
past, not even just
Alpha.
mundane sort of times for sure. But too many times I fell into just a consistent attitude. Not wanting to drink, not wanting to go have fun, not wanting to spend time with friends, not willing to drive a fuck, meet somebody in Frisco or down, and I don't know, have dinner, go to a little party or a club, or I just for some reason fell out of that stuff, and I feel like
Contesting
that's
Alpha.
especially when I started. Very boring and mundane. It was just streaming and gym, which is good. That's probably what I'm gonna sort of be at right now. But I definitely wasn't living life the way I should be living life. That doesn't have to. It has to not include getting in bed by 6 a.m.
Losing A.
laying there, but I don't fall asleep till 3 a.m. So it's like quick math.
We're defending Alpha.
Say 9 hours or some shit.
We're defending Alpha.
Smoking, watching TikTok. It's just right. from my
Running low on life.
we get into
We're
some.
defending A.
Do I just say it? Chat.
We're defending
Lovely. know exactly what's
First off,
happening.
I'm sick. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Blot it in.
Me and my talks about kids, talks about getting married, and just a month or two ago, we had, I think we were like, yo, let's plan like when we're having kids and shit next year. But while even that was going on, in my head, I'm like, we're not for the healthiest relationship. Things are a little off. So, me and my girlfriend, together 2.5 years. We've gone through dogs together. We've lived in 2 different places
enemy
together.
contesting zone B.
Bought a house, and then we've only lived in that this year. And then basically, I've been into the story, and let me just say this: if you go out of your way to message her and say anything disrespectful, just know I
Taking Bravo.
wasn't some maniac got his heart broken. It was, I mean, I really don't even need to go into the details of it. But sometimes I think we got towards the end of ours, it was very mundane, and to be honest, I think I learned the most. Towards the end of this. I can't say I didn't see it coming, but it's like head that way. With just where my attitude was at, and I'm not even trying to take
Enemy
all the
team
blame for
contesting
everything,
B.
but just where my attitude was at in the relationship, and
The enemy is low on lives.
things I would do, things I
Enemies are
wouldn't
contesting
do.
zone B.
Y'all know me, lazy sack of shit loser gamer. And that sort of
Exemplary Crimson.
I think I'm a very good person, and I think I'm a good person, but once you get comfortable in a relationship, you don't even try to resolve the arguments anymore. You just say, and then when you do finally address it, it's everything you thought it was. And we don't go into the details of that. No one fucking cheated, or it was nothing like that. It was our individual selves sort of clashing with the other person's individual self on an almost daily basis. And not really, I wouldn't even say it was really. It's more so just, I don't know, to be honest, I think a lot of it was just being comfortable and expecting things of her, and then not expecting much of me, and a little animosity to how her job works compared to how my job works. I mean, I can take a lot of the blame of just like I could have stepped it up so much more. I don't think I should have. It's kind of like I'm looking forward and saying like I don't think I'll never make that mistake again. But who fucking knows? Maybe I mean, I felt like I really learned something from it.
Stand down, Crimson.
Solid job, Crimson.
And it's not to say I was getting some dirt all recently. That's not the point that I'm and I think this is why a lot of relationships end. Both of y'all are bored. And it's not even in a sense of like, I'm bored, let's go out with your friends and hit the club and shit. It could just be date nights, movie nights. Instead of watching TikTok for 8 fucking hours or playing chess, any time aside. Just little things. It's everyone has their own individual stuff that you would take from a relationship of like, I definitely could did that better. She didn't deserve that, or I deserve that. Why does she treat me like this? Or she's always got an attitude. Or every relationship has something, and I'm not saying. So I'm not trying to pinpoint anything with ours, but I think it just got to a point where we were sort of just nitpickily bored, and like just both of us a little emotionally disconnected, and so we just had to have, I'm really not going to get into any more detail. I think I just broke down of why every single relationship sort of breaks up. But it sort of just got to that point, realized maybe we weren't the best for each other, at least right now. And I say that as if there's like, right now, maybe in the future. And to be honest, maybe. I don't fucking know. I can't predict the future. But I've never been a fan of doing anything like that. It's just fucking stressful to me. Yeah, my entire world that passed. To be honest, it started probably over a month ago of like the weird energy in the house that I just couldn't stand. Like I would be streaming and like I'm trying to put a smile on and I'm trying to like rage and have fun and have a personality, but inside I was just like, bro, I remember games would end and I'm just like sitting there like shaking, thinking of like when is she gonna get home? So, like, should I try to force that talk to happen tonight? Like, this could really be happening. I'm about to lose my family, basically. Because this is someone I thought I would have like kids with, and like I was saying earlier, like we talked about having kids with. Mary, I was like, even in that, I was like, damn, this might be fucking it. Like, this could be my future. But obviously, and I'm sure a lot of people relate over time. And this is where we're just at right now. We broke up probably. I mean, I don't need to get into specifics, but say a week and a half ago or so.
Capture the objective.
So I told them, do not put me in fucking content. Because I was fucking. I could get on us.
Lockdown.
I remember even the stream. I was streaming. And I was like, I'm gonna have a. And then that day came. Or it wasn't a bad stream, but I was stream ended up like having a talk didn't really do situation like that. Broken up and then still had to live with him for a while, because I remember like 2 exes ago. which, if you're doing it, you have to be an
We've given
amazing
up the
person,
lead.
right? But like so I'm not trying to knock anyone.
The hard point. Down. Hostiles have the hard point.
I can't. I couldn't. I lived through it. Am I fucked up forever now? I don't. To be honest, it wasn't as bad as I thought I would. But immediately when we were like, all right, well, I guess this is it. We go our separate
Hard
ways.
point identified.
When we talked that or said that,
Hard point
that's
is
when
secure.
it fucking was gut wrenched. I am not looking at each other.
The game.
Hard point.
I was thinking Adam Cancer. I was thinking like cancer is probably
Yeah,
worse,
it's probably it.
but everyone knows what we're talking about. Breakups fucking suck, bro. It literally
Hard point locked down.
died.
Hostiles
It
have
is
the hard
bad.
point.
Like the person you love,
Hard point located.
Especially in your
that love
scenario.
you had for them, like that person died, and now you live your life almost probably social medias. You don't look at their pictures. You're not sitting there reminiscing and stuff. Your life flips completely upside down.
Especially like with a normal.
Honestly, I wouldn't say the hardest part. I think it's just the breakup in general, of like seeing this girl, potentially being the one. Something shit
Hard point identified.
her.
Capture the hard point.
Sickening. It makes you fucking sick. I don't want to do anything. The fact that we have 53 dogs, Milo, IP, and our two new puppies who we
Captured the
and it's
hard
like
point.
these are now our children who we're gonna they have to give them a good life.
Point is secure.
Both of them Like I officially moved out yesterday. Like took my bed, my clothes, like everything. I'm moving into my place. And then even before that, just packing shit, they were weird. They were like not really eating. What'd she do? She like pissed off something. Just like because she was just like so like a big change in her life was gonna happen. It is. I think that might almost just hurt the most. Is seeing them having to be separated. Or like, not even a breakup, really just anyone I've ever sort of talked to like that. Relationship. Or just I have to like not see them again. I don't know. I can't see their face. So that's gonna make it hard. I can't really do that because we're like today, she's working. So feed them, blah blah blah, and then I have to and she'll eventually move. So I'm gonna take charge, probably this week, and then I'm gonna help out. She does work in Dallas. I'm gonna drive back once we're gonna both be in Dallas. Because when I move on, I move on to where it's like, and it's fucked up because like, separate myself.
I don't. I mean, how long can that realistically last? For animals? Because imagine you start seeing someone. Imagine she starts seeing someone. The last thing you want to do is be like, I'm bringing the dog I bought with my ex over. You know, shit like that.
But at the same time, it's like, I think if you're super mature and you genuinely don't, First off, I don't even want to see you. I would rather give it to your leasing office. Or like you leave your apartment door open and I'll just pop him in, take him off the leash. But if it was she has I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. I'm not doing this. I've never had to do anything like this before.
I understand the transition period. It makes perfect sense, but I mean, I just think that's very sticky down the line.
It is sticky, but like even if I was my dogs, my ex is gonna bring back over my dog, I'd be like, I don't fucking want a part of this.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna start meeting and talking and dedicating my time to someone who's still talking to their ex because they're co-parenting a dog.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even. So like I completely get it. It's not something I want to do, but for the love of our animals, in which I have surprisingly loved so much, like I feel like they like grew a seed of love in me that wasn't fucking there before.
Yeah.
But they're just such best friends. It's just hard to even imagine like separating. Like it's almost like Maniac. I talk to myself as Maniac.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like
That's normal.
Maniac, shut the fuck up, you pussy. Get it together. It doesn't matter what she's doing. Man the fuck up. Get your life together. Be the fucking high value man you is. High value man you is.
Mm-hmm.
Step your shit up in all ways possible and drop the fucking dog off, pussy. Is what I tell myself sometimes.
Right.
And I feel like that's how it should be.
It's what it's like
But
to be a man.
then-
Yeah.
I come back and I'm like, but I'm a pussy.
Right.
So it's just, but for the love of the dogs, so we're stuck on that a little bit. We're not necessarily stuck on it. Like we're gonna figure it out because it's like they are just best friends, bro. And it hurt to just like separate them. Like even if I have Chewy in my apartment, he'll just lay there with mopey sad ears. And just, I'll be like, fuck. Like, I can't even look at him because he's just sad now.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, I don't know yet because he doesn't live in my apartment yet. So, like, maybe he'll be all right. And, like, I'm going to have to take him on some good walks. And we got a park. There's a dog park. There's Clyde Warren Park, which is really big. There's a few places I could take him. Maybe they'll see it in my videos. I was going to say maybe cut that out, but they'll end up seeing it in like videos and shit that I make anyway. But
I can't believe you moved downtown.
yeah, so
Why not around here?
So the location wise, I just thought since moving to Texas, I always had a dream. Like my dream whenever we had the Scuff House, and then when it was like, yo, we're moving to Texas, it was like, all right, fuck yeah. First, we get pitched we're going to be in apartments like looking over the city. Then we get pitched that we're going to be in nice apartments in Frisco, but like there's hella shit around. There's like, and it is nice. Like it is fucking nice around this area. And then we get here and it's like we're on some side fucking apartment building down the road a little bit, not in the fucking mix of the coolness over here. So start off with that. Then we get like the fake optic house. Then where do I go from there? Then I went to like some apartment complex in Addison, like the middle of not the middle of nowhere, but like no one fucking gives a fuck about where I was. There's nothing to do around there. Just some rando apartment building. Then moved to the Isaac again, or
Yeah.
maybe cut that shit out too. I don't know. I don't want to just start name dropping.
Nobody lives in the Isaac anymore. You're good.
But I lived there, like came back to Frisco, lived there, and then while I was living there, I was like, man, it's super convenient to get here, but I was like, I'm just fucking bored, and like that was in a point where I like started going downtown more, and it wasn't necessarily good because then I would end up drinking more, but it was just the Uber there, then the Uber back, or the Uber there, and spend the night at my friends because I don't want to get an Uber back, or like I don't fucking. So it's just that. I was like, we do literally nothing here in Frisco. So let me get from there, I moved sort of in with my girlfriend to the Hamilton, or to a high rise in Dallas. Kind of liked it, but I was like halfway there, halfway here. So I didn't really live there. Then from there, we moved to Turtle Creek.
A loft and
yeah, which is like a first floor loft. The building went kind of high, but it was like sort of on the outskirts of Dallas, of downtown. It was on the like out, so it wasn't in the mix of the city. It was like kind of on the outside, but a nice building. It was what I felt I needed at the time. And then from there, we bought a house in Bumfuck. Honestly, buying the house in Bumfuck, I feel like kind of took a damper on our relationship because once she got a job in Dallas and she had to start commuting, she would sit in traffic every single day. Like she would have to be there at 9. She'd leave here by like 8 or like 7:50. And like even afterwards, she'd get off at 6. She'd get here at like 7. So it was just long days, and then she'd come home, and I'm like maybe streaming or I'm already high, and it was just I feel like that set us up for just and it was my fault, man. Like she was working hard, but I think that's sort of set us up. And even my drive here is 40 minutes, and I stopped hanging out with anyone because I was just so far away. And it's not like I'm not trying to fucking. That's just where our life was at the time, buying that house. But I thought, like, all right, buy the house. This is it. Marriage, kids. Like, I think this is going to be it. And then obviously, after everything I've said, it turns out it's not it. So I was during this time of looking for a new place, I was just like, what do I want? Yes, it would be super convenient to hang out, and it'd be super convenient to live in Frisco. Frisco's nice as fuck. I actually really like Frisco. I think if I ever get a house again, it'll be Frisco if I can afford it. But Frisco, super nice. Obviously, everyone's sort of around here. Hex, Seth, Nade, you, fucking a lot of people. So everyone ever wanted to hang out with people we could, but like no one really hangs out. Do sometimes, but it's just everyone grinds. So I'm just like, yeah, I feel like there I would stream, and then I'd end my stream, and then I'd just be like, I'm fucking bored. So I was like, what experience have I wanted that I haven't got? And I think that was just like the high rise, tall, nice ass building. My place is like very modern looking, like very sleek. It's all white. Fridge is built in. Uh, gas stove. Um, super white, super nice LED underlightings. Like
When you want bedtime to be a good time,
Good night, sweetheart.
it matters where you stay. Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
floor to ceiling windows. I was like, this is what I need. It is $1,000 over the price I wanted to pay, but I was like, this is what I fucking want. And so I just said, fuck it, man. I think I'm just going to apply. We toured probably 8 places. I found this place. I'm not going to say where I live, but you'll see video soon enough. I can actually, I think, text Matt Craig a little bit. I can show you some pictures, but I do want to do like maybe a little tour or something like that. We'll get some kind of video out. But being single now, man, I'm like, I'm having some ideas floating around because all of my time is now just on me. It's not about like making someone else happy. It's not about making sure they're okay. It's not about they don't feel well. So, okay, I'll just lay in bed with them for 4 hours and, you know, make sure they're fine. And I'm not trying to say that's what the relationship was. I'm saying like my life now, it's literally just me. I can do whatever I want. Chewy will be my responsibility, and we will be taking daily walks, and he will have I'm going to try to give him an amazing life, but it's me and Chewy.
Junior.
And I'm just in Junior. Don't forget J Money. But Junior
That's
just
my-
likes
that's my
he
mans.
lives his own life. He don't even fuck with us. But yeah, I feel like my brain's starting to fire off some like ideas, and I want to bring my setup sort of to the I kind of want to bring my setup to the living room because right now it's considered a 2-bed, but the second bed is like sort of small. It's almost more so like a study with a closet. But it's like in the middle. I think I can like scream and shit and kind of get away with it, hopefully, because I was hearing some sounds last night. But yeah, I was almost thinking about bringing my stream to my living room and doing my Elden Ring marathon there and coming up with dope ideas. And like, I don't need to time it with anyone. I can just if I want to do it, I can make it happen, hopefully. But like, just shit like that, man. I feel like a little spark has come back. I've been trying to document this depressing ass sad vlog with no laughs.
Yeah, right. I know you made some fucking jokes in there.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely I'm trying to
That's your sad humor is like the best humor.
Well, it's like and I understand that, but I was like I don't know, maybe it's just the beginning so far, but I even said to the camera, I was like, I know this is depressing. Like but like this is just where my personality is at right now. But yeah, I'm trying to keep it balanced, trying to make it happen. But just doing stuff like that, vlog, and yeah, maybe some I have an idea for a short form, just like I don't know, IG, YouTube, TikTok reel or something on Wednesday of just like a POV. You just got broken up with, or POV, you just lost your entire family and your life flipped upside down. And then it's boom, me getting out of bed. Oh, and then it cuts and I'm jacking off. and then the next scene, I'm boom, quick shower, headed to the gym, do a few, boom, walk in here, do a podcast, fucking on the drive home, splash water in my eyes, like make it fucking like I'm crying and put on some hard ass gangster song. Like shit like that I've already thought of. It's just about executing. And sometimes I feel too depressed to execute. But that's what fucking makes you, man. When you feel like that, but you get the job done anyway.
It is. That's what does it.
So
We've finally reached downsizing time.
Need to do the buying a house, selling a house dance. Not to worry, we could try to negotiate a flexible possession agreement.
We don't have to move into our daughter's guest room?
She'll be so crushed.
Honey.
Expertise. Just one of the many ways an agent who's a realtor works for you.
Unlock a new world of efficiency with Asana. Identify blockers to keep work, projects, and goals on track. Try for free today at asana.com.
I guess that's that. Like I said, don't be fucking stupid. We don't have issues with each other. I don't need no one being mean to her, and I don't need no one being mean to me. If you want to be mean, I've already seen some shit. Well, not about my relationship, but I wonder if
Yeah, you couldn't.
remember what I said.
Y'all couldn't break up prior to the pred. Y'all had to break up.
Yeah, that's our bad.
Y'all had to break up the same time that the optic breakup happened.
Yeah, that's our bad.
Yeah,
I told her we should wait. No, it was really me that was like, all right, let's make a fucking decision here, because this is depressing and I'm going to lose my fucking mind staying in this house one more day.
I get that.
And she's kind of like
She would have wrote it out.
Yeah, she would have rode that shit out.
Yeah.
And it's almost like maybe if she did ride it out, she would have been like, okay, like, let's make this work. You got to step it up in certain things. I'll do this and I'll stop being like this. You start doing shit like this. Like, maybe, I don't know. But all I know is it got to the point where I was like, Michelle, I'm sick to my fucking stomach every single day. We have to just have this talk. I don't want to talk about it. I know, damn sure know you don't want to talk about it, but we just got to do it. I felt like I approached it very mature. It wasn't toxic. And yeah, neither parties need any sort of fucking verbalization. So please, just know I don't approve and I don't fuck with you at all if you were to say some dumb shit to her. I mean, and obviously me, I see it every day when I refresh my page on Twitter, so I'm a little more used to it. But like, in no way, shape, or form do any parties need shit talk. Just have a little respect. I know it's still fresh. I know, even just honestly, I was contemplating not even talking about it, but I'm just like, there's no way I could just like not, like, I could just mention it and then just like go on and act like I give a fuck about the CDL and who's fucking 3-1. But
aren't we 3-1?
I don't know, but I can't. With my personality, man, it's just. With all these, I have 4 podcasts this week. I have to just be me. There's no like faking the funk. And I understand if I'm sad. To be honest, there's a lot of times I am sad or like depressed, but like I'll step it up for the pod. But when it comes to the pod, I kind of, especially the Flycast. This is the safe space. This is what I had to do. I just had to get it off my chest. Had to lay it out. My stream was suspecting shit. So I disappeared. It's been about a week and a half, I think. So I disappeared and just had to handle that because I was trying to stream while going through this shit, and I was just sick to my stomach. I mean, even all this stress just has made me literally sick. I thought I was about to have, what is it when you get a really super sore throat?
Fucking
What kind of sickness is
tuberculosis?
I don't know. But I thought like I was about to have to go to urgent care. My throat was hurting so bad, and then it's just snot and the stress and the cold, and it just a very rough week, man. A very rough week. I would say the second roughest. I wouldn't even say week. I would say second roughest month of my life, just from a mental standpoint. But sometimes that's life, man. You go through shit like that, and you bounce back stronger. Like I said, please just keep it peaceful. There's no animosity to anyone. We're handling this maturely. Appreciate everything she's ever done. But yeah, that's sort of tried to catch y'all up. Hope that was trying to think if there's anything like
Matt, what time are we at?
HEB presents your Houston Texans starting tailgate lineup.
HEB Prime 1 ribeye, the meat market. Fresh guacamole.
Okay, how about this? How about I go pee, and then when we come back, the therapy session's over. So
Okay.
and then we'll just
I'm
talk
gonna go
about.
pee too, then.
We'll talk about other shit.
Perfect.
All right. Dude, you had quite a healthy stream right there.
What?
You had quite a healthy stream in the bathroom right there.
Did I?
Yeah, it sounded like you know those things that you stick in the pool and you
This
go.
is the first pot I almost didn't piss.
You know, the things you stick in the pool and they go, and then you go.
Was it?
That's what yours. Shit.
I mean,
this
is what I don't have. I explained it yet on the pod of why. Every time I come here, I would usually have to do a bathroom break, but it's because I like wake up, I chug water.
Yep.
And then I might go to the gym, and if I do, I'm drinking more water, and I get home and I'll chug a protein shake, so it's just so much liquid in me in the morning. Then I'll get here and I'll be sipping on water.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll walk in and I'll start getting nervous and parched, so I'll start sipping on the water. So it's like I piss when I get here. I sit down 30 minutes in, I gotta piss again. It's just
sometimes
it's just
my bladder is so
cycle.
weird. Sometimes I'll pee and then I'll leave the bathroom and I gotta pee again. I think there might be something wrong with me.
No, I mean maybe, but I've definitely dealt with that.
Have you ever had what is it when some shit gets in your urethra? Not hemorrhoids. What is it when like girls have to pee after sex or they UTI? Have you ever had a UTI?
I don't think was it. What's
I have
the
one time.
symptoms?
It burns like fucking hell when you pee.
I don't think so.
Have you ever had one, Matt? Yeah, me neither.
He said, nope.
I think one time I beat it and then didn't pee, and then
actually I have had I think once.
Really?
It was like I beat it, didn't piss,
didn't pee, and then you beat it again.
I don't know if I
or
beat
like
it
whatever
again.
happened. Whatever happened.
But I just like didn't pee right away, and then waited, and then my dick started hurting, like I needed to pee, and then I tried to pee, and I like, couldn't really pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when that little bit comes out, it like hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought like UTI was more like
I think that's what a UTI is.
Serious. Because if a girl told me she had a UTI, I don't want to touch her.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's.
Dude, UTIs are not even that. They're not. It's not like a fucking STD.
But that's how I look at them. UTI.
Oh, just because
your vagina's infected. Is how I look at it.
All it is they didn't pee after sex.
I don't have sex anymore, so I wouldn't know.
You just got to worry about your own.
I'm a virgin again. Feels good.
Hell yeah.
Feels good.
You're
man.
celibate.
Oh, speaking of which, even though you'll see. I was in Target yesterday. And I'm buying the single male. What's the fucking
bathroom
word, man?
kit?
Can I get my fucking vocab up?
Bathroom kit?
The single male necessities. You go through Target, you get your, I don't know, it could be shaver, a new comb, new deodorant, a new toothbrush, some maybe
this-
floss that you'll never use.
Yep. You're always
So-
thinking, this year I'm going to use mouthwash.
Yeah.
Right.
I bought
get you.
mouthwash, and I get the good kind.
Right. And then it sits there.
Um, But I'm going through the aisles, and I'm like, fuck, I need lube.
Mm-hmm.
And we know what the good kind is.
Yeah, we do.
And
They
that
don't
is
sell it at
that-
Target anymore.
Yeah, I looked, and they didn't fucking have it.
I know. I've been looking
So I was
for
like,
it.
I was looking, I was like, fuck. Well, I also looked on it.
Also, I just want to make the record clear. You said that like you and I have sex with each other. We don't. We
No.
don't do that. We've just given each other recommendations
Yeah.
of what we should.
Tips and tricks on what
I
to
just had to
do,
get that out
what
there.
lube to use.
Okay.
So yeah, went to that section, didn't see it. And I'm like, fuck, I got to get some of this watered down bullshit lube, the cheapy,
Mhm.
brokey lube, which it is not the same.
It's not.
I learned, I did not know, like, growing up, you always hear, like, KY jelly. KY jelly is like lube. KY jelly does not do it's like, I might as well pour this on my cock. But anyways, so I'm reaching for the KY jelly, feeling like a loser.
Yeah.
And then I just hear, you don't need that. And like, it didn't even really register in my head. Like, cause I was facing this way and I hear it from like behind me here. So I just like grab it. I'd take like 2 steps. And I hear, sir. And I turn around. She was like, you don't need that. I was like, what the fuck? Like she was, no, and I was just like, thank you. Like it wasn't as awkward as what I may have just made it seem like, but I was just like, like, hey, thank you, appreciate it. Like she was like calling me hot, like that's her way of calling me hot, and that she wants to fuck me.
Okay, wait.
Right?
Let's break this
Or am
down.
I
Let's break this down. Did you fuck this up? Matt, what's KY jelly used for? Can you look it up?
What?
I just want to make sure is KY lube?
Yes, KY is lube.
So it's not some shit for like.
Yeah, she saw me
Okay.
buying lube that
The
I'm gonna
water-based
beat
personal-
off with.
That can be used for vaginal or anal sex with sex
This
toys.
is my breakdown of it.
Okay.
She saw me buying lube that I'm gonna beat off with.
And
But she was like, you don't need to beat off. I can beat you off for you.
Dude.
Or you're handsome enough to where you can get a female to do that work for you.
No.
That's what I'm assuming she was saying.
Oh, shit.
Put it this way. She was not my type.
Okay.
She was,
She just wasn't your type.
yeah, just not my
She's
type.
just not your type.
Just
Okay.
not my type. She
Okay.
was,
She was not
just
your
not
type.
my
Yeah,
type,
she's
yeah.
just not your type.
she,
We'll just say
she's just not
she's
my
just
type.
not
Yeah,
your
no,
type.
she's-
She was
Because
other
if I would have
people's
turned
type.
around and it's just a baddie, I would have been like,
What you mean by
shouts
that?
out the Bible app.
Is that a JetBlue card? When you buy me with your card, you can earn points on all purchases, all with no annual fee.
Okay. I can't understand you. They're just excited.
I would have shouted out the Bible app right then and there. I would have said,
That's
God,
not-
grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the. But no, of course, I turned around and I was just like, haha, thank you. Thank you for that weird fucking compliment. But honestly, I don't, because guys don't get, that's my compliment. Guys don't get compliments, but when we do it, some shit like that, to where you don't even know how to fucking respond. It's never a nice shirt. Sometimes I'll get like a, hey, I like your tattoos.
I think because it takes a weird
girl
to compliment.
They compliment, and now
I think
imagine
other than-
complimenting like that.
Other than Alexis,
You don't
which
need
Alexis,
that?
Alexis compliments me a lot, and I'm very appreciative of
Yeah,
it.
Michelle used to.
The only other compliment I've gotten was one time I was at Chick-fil-A and I went through the drive-through.
One time I was at Chick-fil-A.
I went through the drive-through at Chick-fil-A, and there were, there's like people out there waiting like they take your order at the window now. So there were 2 women out there, and one of them was like, "Can you take the other one so I can get this one?" And I was driving my Jetta at the time, and she was talking about me. The other girl was like, "Yeah." She walked up and she said, "Oh my God, your eyes are perfect." And I went, "Thank you."
It's like your brain's not prepared
No, it's
for
like-
a response.
"Thank you." And she said, "What can I get you?" I was like, "Chicken sandwich, chicken sandwich."
Double cheeseburger.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" What was that?
That's like that's.
But yeah, that was
how
the
I
last
felt.
compliment I got. That wasn't from someone
it's
that's
so
not
rare
my
that it's.
fiance. Yeah.
It's so rare that it's when it if it
That
if.
was 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's the only one you've gotten
saying,
since.
I remember that. I
There's
don't know how I
nothing else
remember that.
since.
I don't know. I remember that. That's just funny.
I did have a guy randomly. I was with Michelle. We were walking through like Nebraska Furniture Mart or something.
Right.
And I had some. I think it was a shirt. And these two dudes walking past me, and he looks at me and he goes like, "Hey, I like your shirt, man." And I was just like, "Gay." No, but he said like he actually said, "I like your shirt, man." And I was like, "Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it." He was like, "Yeah, it like really works for your style." And I was like, "You're trying to do this like you saw this on YouTube of going to compliment someone, and this is how you build conversation skills. Like you're not fucking fooling me, buddy.
Okay.
This isn't genuine." He said, "Damn." Then he walked off.
Oh, so you said all that to him?
No, I'm a pussy. I just said,
okay.
"Thank you, bro. Appreciate it." And then, of course, 5 minutes later, we're walking past each other again, and we just make no eye contact.
You're just
But yeah, that was my last compliment.
from a
That
guy
was my only one.
in Nebraska Furniture
That
Mart?
guy and fucking
Dude, why
and Target girl.
I went to go hang up the time to pound. Who put it down there?
Someone be fucking with our set.
Someone fucks with our
Who
set.
was it?
You don't fuck. One thing that I learned growing up is you don't fuck with the set.
Should I mention this tweet I was tweeted at?
Yeah, hell yeah, I like it.
So yeah, like I said, guys, going through one of the worst times of my life, I figured let me distract my brain. Let me get on social media, just scroll a little bit.
Just somewhere where all the happiness is.
And I scroll, and I just see someone tag me. So I look. Someone said, "The thing I don't understand is why would Optic drop Pred so fast if it was mental health, if it was a mental health situation, when Optic Maniac was a legit drug addict and stayed." Someone else replied and said, "Facts."
Just Jake Lucky tweeted it. It's interesting that Optic would drop Pred, but keep rehab druggy mental health warlord.
Yep. I don't know why
Nats,
they
though.
do it. I
09
just
Nats.
don't know. Just don't know why they would do it. And then someone else was like, "Why are you tagging him?" And then I'm just waiting for the other guy to reply to him, and then we're talking to each other, and just make sure this stays in my mentions for a week.
I want to wait. What, I want to find it. I want to reply and be like, "Dude, I feel that." Oh, let's fucking go. Wait, it's got 4 replies.
I feel that so heavily.
Oh, your boy Noah's got you. He also wasn't on the CDL team. Way different situation.
I mean, I'm not gonna say a word about this.
We're saying words about it right now.
I'm gonna say less words about this.
Then you were okay. Oh,
if you don't get it, you don't get it. Like I can't explain this.
He tagged you when at Optic Maniacs.
It doesn't get more common sense. Like that you can't figure out why.
Cruise in elegance and sophistication in the ultimate driving machine. Experience unmatched style.
Wow.
But yeah, so that's how I started my morning.
It's crazy. I also drove. I drove to Arizona, first week of December. So I've been living in Arizona, coming back for obviously the Flatcast and for content. And while I drove,
wait, did you drive back?
No, I flew back for this. While I have been in Arizona, that's when all the team change shit happened. So like this is one of the first times that Optic has ever done anything where I legit don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I mean, I know probably a little bit more than
I didn't know. I heard of I'm not even gonna say of what I heard of, but it was not. I don't even know what's out there.
Yeah,
to be honest, because I have not been on after the 45 minutes you just listened to.
I've probably been on social media
keeping
more
up
than
with
you
this.
have been. Yeah, yeah.
Keeping up with this, I have been out of the fucking loop. But I did hear about it. I hit up Pred, and I just told him like, hey, I was like, I just want you to know I fucked with you heavily. He immediately responded and was like, seemed in good spirits. He was like, thank you, bruv.
Thank you, bruv.
Like, there's some stuff I gotta take care of, and
yeah,
I'm sure on his stream he talked about a lot of his shit. And since I don't know, I'm not even gonna mention anything. But he seemed to be in decent spirits, and I hope he just does what he needs to do for himself. Because I fucked with Pred a lot. That dude has so much potential, just skill wise, personality wise. But sometimes that doesn't come with a price. Because they have that personality, start giving them a little money, a little success, a little fame, it could make you do some things that, aren't the best things for you. Literally, specifically, I can't name anything that people might be talking about on the internet. So I'm not trying to like back anything y'all are saying. I don't know anything about what he's done or what he's been doing or even his team's thoughts about him. I know a little bit, but I don't know enough to even to speak on it as far as why this is what it is. I just
feel bad for
I wish him well.
I think quite literally a handful of people. Yeah, a handful, maybe more, of people can talk about it. And all people want is for someone to talk about it. So it's rough.
I mean, I'd be down to sit down with him. I don't think he'd want to.
I think he's in Australia.
Is he?
Yeah. I think we need, well, nah. There's nothing really to, oh, you're saying about everything that happened. I meant the actual dropping. I think the actual dropping of Pred. I think there only a few people can talk about it. And like,
oh, yeah.
And so like, I just saw, I tuned in. I've pretty much kind of downgraded to only watching the Optic Texas matches when it comes to the CDL over the past few years. But I tuned into Seth's watch party, watched the Optic match, and dude, it was unbearable. And I was in there for 45 minutes. I can't imagine. I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, I guess if I was getting paid what Seth's getting paid, then I would be able to do it. But it was just non-stop Pred questions, non-stop. So that kind of.
I think
sucks.
it'll calm down if especially if they keep winning, it'll calm down so quick.
Oh yeah, it's a weird situation.
So what are we? We're 3-1, CDL.
3-1. We lost to Boston, and I think we played some easy teams.
Yeah, we
played some easy. Yo, Brandon, who do we play next? Oh wait, it's break, right? Yeah. So the minor tournament, has it been announced when it is? I know when it is, but has it been announced? Yeah, so we don't play again until January 10th. January 10th, there's a minor tournament, and then after that, go back into matches.
Yeah, I need to get back into it because since the league started, my life is fucking.
Yeah.
So I've just been, whether it's moving, packing.
FaZe went 0-3.
I did see that.
They beat the Falcons yesterday, so they're 1-3. How
I
many
saw
Matt?
this
Do you happen to
Falcon shit,
know
though.
how many maps the Falcons have won?
Probably one.
They took a map off of FaZe.
They're gonna end the year winning about 4 maps. 4 maps and no series wins.
Okay, so they've won 2 maps. They beat them. They took a map off of FaZe. They took a map off.
I don't like that, bro. I don't like how there's genuine good people and challengers that deserve a spot in the CDL.
Yeah.
And these people, just because they're from a certain region and there's people willing to back that they get this chance when they are not qualified to be up here.
Yep.
Sounds rude, but it's... Dude, motherfuckers, Trump's back. We can start talking the truth, right? Yeah, I fucked up there, huh?
Sure, man. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Trump either. But let's just be honest, man. These guys, they might prove me wrong. I don't know.
That's the
But to actually, I remember at the beginning of the season, I was like, I'm gonna be rooting for these fucks. Like, I want something to happen for them. But it's just like I just don't see it happening. Like, yeah, it'd be a cool story if they upset some teams. But I'm like, this is a professional league. You shouldn't just be able to like. Some dude shouldn't be able to buy an NBA team and then like let his favorite college stars join.
To help protect from HIV, I prep without pills.
With Apretude, a prescription.
And then he could. They don't.
I mean,
they don't win.
I mean, low key against Miami, 236 to 250. They took a map. They took a control map.
I'm not saying they're horrible. I'm just saying a team shouldn't be allowed to be bought in with that guys. Like, sure, buy Team Falcons. You have a spot. Now pick the four best players that deserve to be here. Don't not just pick favorites. But granted, if you're paying $25 million or whatever it is for a spot, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I do think there should be some rules about that to where you can't do that.
I get you.
Next thing you know, So what if a billionaire comes in and he's like, my 4 sons love playing Call of Duty. They want to get into competitive Call of Duty. I want to let them play in this league. Like, I know we're not going to win much, but it'd be fun for them. We're willing to pay. Like, would that be, they just fucking allow that?
I don't know.
And I'm not saying that's what Falcon is. Jesus Christ. I feel like every time I say a fucking sentence, I have to backtrack and just make it, or it fucking gets clipped out by Jake Lucky.
Jake fucking Lucky. Fuck you, Jake. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough.
I want them to do well, though, man. That would be amazing. I'm not sitting here wishing for their downfall. I will be rooting for them.
They are going to win a series. And that series is going to be fucking hype.
I'm going to be hype as shit.
That series is going to be like when Marky B subbed in.
They're going to beat us, and I'm going to be cheering.
Same. Like, hell yeah, Shotzi gets shit on.
On the watch party.
Could you imagine that chat? Holy shit. That chat would be hell. Matt, anything you want to say about the Pred situation?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I'll probably cut you even saying that right now.
All right, we good? Thank you, guys. I feel like there's something else I needed to set straight, but I don't think so.
The TST and the Zoo Mafia got into it.
Yeah, y'all got beef. I was more so thinking about making this podcast more about me still.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't listen to talk about the Zoo Mafia shit.
Nah, I think I'm good. I've officially. Let me catch some people up. The real ones are still listening. So I've officially moved downtown Dallas yesterday. Just got internet set up today, and today is Monday, December 16th. Just got internet today. PC is all set up. It's a brand new PC. I got my brand new PC. I got my old good PC. So stream quality improved. And yeah, I'm sort of excited. I mean, I explained a lot of shit, and I'm depressed. And
are you doing the Elden Ring stream before 2025?
I think so, yeah.
So you're doing it in December?
Yeah, that might be my first stream back.
You should do that. You should.
Yeah.
Might
bring my stream out to my living room and like try to make it a.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, just wanted to catch you guys up with where I'm at. For all the real ones supporting BTH, man. But y'all will see me soon. Also on a lot of podcasts this weekend. But as far as my stream, it resumes soon. I'm just debating on whether I want to start Elden Ring immediately with my comeback. I feel like that'd be the best idea. But yeah, thanks for being patient. I've been on my consistent shit lately, and I know I disappeared. But after everything today, I hope you can forgive me for this time off that I've taken. It's only been like a week and a half. But we'll be back soon enough.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This has been an episode of, I don't know, of the Flycast.
Matt, Greg, play the outro music, man.
Mom, whose room is Powering off.